Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
All right, just about set to go. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you look for here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. Not even close there. And we are underway.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the sweeper misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
You got a 4 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the top of the first.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses. 1-0. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. 1 out, bases empty. And another ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that's a strike.
3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Rocketed out towards right center. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Siggy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And Mookie takes. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that's way high. And the count is 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Freddie Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And another ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting for a turn at the plate. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that ball.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. This one in the air. Goldie under it. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1 scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Ohtani back to work. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ball in.
Inside,
Nope,
just
inside.
missed. Next
Three balls,
pitch
2
inside,
strikes.
and now it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the
Batting
call
fifth,
off the
the
inside
designated
corner.
hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Turned on, but foul wide of third. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next
1
pitch
ball,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's a catcher to hit, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that
Nope,
one
that's
missing
a ball.
low. Foul ball there. No score here in the second. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it costs him.
That one
got 3-2.
misses, and the count is filled up. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez pulls it down, and that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here in LA, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
And that's through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now, Andy Pajes. Oh, 1 down. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, on to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a
1
little
ball,
bit.
2 strikes the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Kim. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's switch hitting 3rd baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's strike 1. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So the batting order turns over. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
One ball.
Cabrera, the base runner at first with one out. And it's even up.
Count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Slice to right and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, and it's 3-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him swinging. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just off the outside edge, and the count now 2-0. And there's the strike.
2-1.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for the Yankees, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Hesung Kim stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that is out of play. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now Mookie Betts led off the game with a strikeout. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That's a little high. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first.
Tommy
and up next for
Edman.
Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Misses outside. Ball 1. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Betts around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Edman up to second, runner at third, hold, so both runners are now in scoring position. The 1-0.
Ball.
In for a strike. Good slider.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The Dodgers threatening. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from the seat of his pants. What a play. Inning over.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And we're back.
Leading
Aaron
off for
Judge
the Yankees,
at the plate.
Right fielder Aaron Judge.
Judge rips that one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He reached on a walk his first time. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Late swing, foul to the left. 4th inning underway, no score. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Swings through that one.
2-2 the count.
Next offering is down low. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Will Smith to the plate, grounded out his first time up. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Max Muncy. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One-two now. Fastball is outside. Smith over at second, one down. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Conforto batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that just misses. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Yankees nothing. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Ohtani back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just outside, and the count's even at 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2.
Count full.
Good job to fight that one off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now batting third baseman, Oswaldo.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Edman makes the catch, inning over. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
To the right side. Goldie takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Betts. He is struck out, and he is walked. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's to third, and it goes just foul.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Wells has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. This one in the air. Chisholm. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. A new arm into the game. The righty, Michael Grove.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 29, Michael Grove.
At the plate,
Leading
Anthony
off for the
Volpe,
Yankees,
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of
Anthony
strikeouts.
Volpe.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pajes makes the catch. 1 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Headed towards the corner. Hernandez on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul. That one missed. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That to right. Pages makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here in LA, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Inside, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging on the curveball. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missing inside. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher on now,
Dodgers,
Tanner Scott.
Number
He has a
66.
great slider with tons of
Tanner
movement.
Scott.
And up to the plate
Leading off
comes
for the
Cody
Yankees,
Bellinger.
center
A
fielder,
strikeout
Cody
and a walk.
Bellinger.
Tap foul at the plate. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss.
0-2 with the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Go-ahead run on base, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Runner.
Bellinger goes. Ball
I got a
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
Throws.
He's
Save.
safe.
That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that
Ball two.
misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls,
Double-barreled
1 strike.
action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Trinan, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Wells up for the third time and takes ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And
Oh,
another
that's too
ball.
high.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2-2 with the count.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to
Now
bear
batting
down, make
first
the pitch,
baseman,
get the
Paul
ground ball.
Goldschmidt.
Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Goldschmidt. And
Nope.
misses
That's
inside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Leading off
The
for
outfield
Dodgers,
shifted pretty heavily
third
towards right
baseman,
field.
Max Muncy.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. Good eye right there. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. Swings through that. 2 down, nobody on. You're at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, center field. Bellinger brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Yeah, that's fouled off. And